Hello, everyone. Good morning. I hope everyone is having a great day. I'm having a bad hair day, if you can't tell. Anyway, I feel a little bit off schedule because I'm normally doing this on Thursday. But my daughter had an appointment on Thursday, so yesterday, here we are. We have a special guest coming on here in a little while. So let's say hi. I'm not sure if Colleen's still in here. Shannon is carrying me around in her pocket. Hi, Shannon. Colleen, if you're in here, hello. Lazy days ahead. How are y'all? Thanks for coming in. Is everybody's weather starting to level out? I hope. It's mostly drying out here. It was mostly rainy yesterday. We didn't get too much winter mix. Rachel, how are you? We will hook up soon, Rachel. I will be back, I believe, your direction in April. Not sure on the day. I'll get with you. But anyway, I had to head up to Hot Springs yesterday to take my daughter to the orthodontist. And so we got up close to Prescott, I believe. Oh, Jesse, I believe that's you on here. My 45-year-old eyes have contacts. Hello, Brandy. Anyway, we hit about Prescott, Arkansas yesterday, and there was starting to be ice all in the tops of the trees. And then the closer we got to Hot Springs, it went from the tops of the trees down to the ground, but the roads were clear, and it had called for a wintry mix, but we didn't really see anything, mostly rain. So I'm thankful that we had a safe trip. But anyway, our special guest has arrived. She's lurking in the shadows. And I'm excited to have one of my favorite people on. So here we go. Hello, Leanne. Look at the print.
Hello. I'm like, wow, my hair.
Oh, I didn't say that. I said I'm having a bad hair day today. Look at this going on back here.
I'm having a post-COVID bad hair month or year. Oh, can you hear me just fine? There we go. I was scrambling to get up here.
Yeah. Yeah, Jesse, you were misled. You just think I can read the chat good, but yeah, I actually have contacts.
Yeah, my eye doctor told me not to get eye contacts. Now I can't even talk because I just have astigmatism and it would be pointless.
I have astigmatism too, but now I'm hitting the ripe old age, halfway to 90. So
That's right. You're like a year and a half older than
so so it's getting time for those contacts that do the older people thing. Yes, Pennsylvania Royalty is on today. Yeah.
I can't think of that many. Well, I can think of a lot of Mennonite YouTubers that are in Pennsylvania, but other than that, I don't know that many YouTubers beside Melody.
We're gonna do a little bit different. We're gonna leave the vintage recipes for a while I think I'm leaving y'all in the 1950s. Hello, Kim. We may pick up on that again later on. And I've got somebody that's like, oh, they want to do a collab off of it. But maybe we'll get around to that soon. Jesse is blind in his left eye and can't see out of his right, so he's all messed up.
What's Lisa doing to him?
Garden to the table with Heather Lynn. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Or afternoon here.
Yeah. Thanks for coming on, Rachel. Have fun trying on dresses. But anyway, we're going to discuss some things. I know I use them, and I'm sure Leanne uses them too. I actually let Leanne choose the topic since she was my guest. So,
and I was like, oh no.
I've
trying to come up with one.
Okay, since you're going to be my guest, I'm going to let you choose. So, small appliances, Instapots, slow cookers, and air fryers. You have a very famous YouTube channel from West Pennsylvania, Outdoors with the Morgans. I don't know if I've ever heard of them.
No, and me either. I found another Pennsylvania channel from Joe's subscribe video today for, his Sunday live. It was urban gardening. I don't know. I subscribed to the channel this morning.
Heather says, thank you for correcting me since it's 7 after 12.
That's what Mom would do.
It's 7 after 11 here, y'all. So.
But Heather's near Boston.
Uh-huh.
Boston. They probably don't even say it that way. So I apologize for my ignorance. I think I sound better. I actually sound better today.
You do.
Compared to last night in my video, I was like, oh no. I'm like, I had to get one up since it's been so many days.
Heather says she does not have a Boston accent.
No, she don't. Oh, I'm trying to get these flyaways. All right.
Anyway.
I don't have an accent either.
Hi, Shannon. Am I still in your pocket? Shannon has carried us around since she's unloaded groceries.
Oh.
Heather's mom wanted him to grow up properly.
Oh, I figured out how to watch or look at the comments, but I don't want people to see my finger in front of the camera, so I don't know if it's proper or not.
I don't think anybody.
But I see that Jesse liked my slow cooker beef video from yesterday. I wish I got the part where my husband was licking the plate.
For real?
For real. That happens in this house.
I can't believe you missed that.
I know.
Now, Shannon.
I need cameras all around my house.
Oh, mercy. I have so many picky eaters at my house. It's just a mixed opinion. Anything I put on the table is a lot of the time, 80% of the time is a mixed opinion. I've got my middle son rarely eats with us because if it's not a certain type of enchiladas or Mexican casserole, and actually I don't even know if he'll eat Mexican casserole or tacos, it's not going to happen. If it's not burgers, it's not going to happen. If it's not fried chicken, it's not going to happen. If it's not pizza of a certain kind, it's probably not going to happen. So, yeah, I feel like
I just looked at Jesse's comment.
Gonna play. You missed a viral opportunity.
I guess so.
Oh. Anyway, what is funny is neither one of us knew it, but we both wound up on an air fryer series for the month of February. So we've both been Actually, I have to admit, though, this week I have not posted my air fryer video yet. I've got to do one. So, but Leanne's probably a step ahead of me this week.
Well, I only had to do 2 air fryer videos for this collaboration. Thank the Lord.
I think I've done 3.
I should have done one last night. I took a pork loin roast and cut it into like 1-inch pieces, and then I breaded them with how I did my coconut shrimp, and then I just
good.
then I put them in the air fryer, not knowing how long to cook them, and they came out juicy and yeah.
I've seen somewhere, I was looking up different things where somebody had cooked a actual roast in the air fryer.
I tried it once. Husband said don't do it again.
Really?
But it was a thick one. It was a thick. It was like a whole loin, not center cut.
Yeah. Well, when they done it, they put it on the rack and they cooked it, and then they pulled it out, and then they put it in the pan with whatever the vegetables and all that stuff, I guess, and put it back in there.
I would think that would defeat the purpose.
I'm either going to put it in the Instapot or just put it in the oven and forget it. Heather makes chicken tenders. I made chicken breast in the air fryer. They turned out juicy. Every time, I think the most I've cooked as far as the same type of meat would be pork chops, and every time they're juicy in the air fryer. They turn out really good. Mine has, I'm not sure about, does yours have the racks? Yours probably has the racks.
Mine has everything except for an actual bucket, like the bucket style does.
Yeah.
Because mine has trays, and you can put cast iron skillets in it. It has a rotating basket, and it has a spit. Then it has a accessory that I have that is skewers attachment, so you can do kebabs and hot dogs, like you used to see in Montgomery Wards when you were a kid.
Oh, you remember Montgomery Wards? That's something out of the past. We used to have one of those here.
Or Hills, back in the day.
Yeah.
That dates us, right?
Yeah. Another couple stores that's becoming a past is Sears and Kmart. I think Penny's is on its way to becoming a thing of the past.
It's already gone from our area.
Yeah.
It had a huge store in our area.
Yeah, it's just insane. Things are changing. But what brand is your air fryer? Mine's the Pro Air Fryer Pro. The Power XL.
Mine's a Pampered Chef Deluxe Air Fryer.
Really? I didn't even know they made those.
For at least two or 3 years now.
Which I don't own a whole lot of Pampered Chef. I do own the little meat squasher thingy, flopper bobber, and
you mean the Mexican chop?
Yeah, and a glass bowl that you can pour right out of it.
I had somebody comment on my video, do you sell Pampered Chef? I'm like, nope, I'm just one of their best customers.
I have a cookie sheet. Hey, they got some good stuff. You can probably knock somebody out with a cookie sheet.
It lasts.
Yeah, it does. Piggly Wiggly. Yes, Jesse, that's something that we used to have here. It was actually rumored. I don't know if any of you other guys have them, but we have Save-A-Lights here.
Oh, that's right. Heather's a Pampered Chef dealer.
Uh-oh.
She can tell you about that air fryer.
She's going to come after us now.
She'll get you to buy one.
Uh-oh.
See, there you go, Sherry. Need to host a party.
It was rumored, though, that they were going to change our Save-A-Light back over to Piggly Wiggly. Did you see Jesse's comment? Just a pampered Mennonite.
Yes. Yeah, I was one of those people that had a Pampered Chef party in 2020 for my birthday.
Hey. Leanne likes her chicken tenders in the air fryer better than at takeout restaurants.
I need to do a video on air fryer stromboli with my pizza crust dough.
I've got 2 or 3 comments on that dough recipe that I used of yours from your sticky buns on those big
Mm-hmm.
rolls from that collab we did. And they're like, "Oh, do you have a video making your dough?" I said, "That's from Leanne at the Mennonite farmhouse. That's their stickies. I sent them your way." If someone is asking about getting one, you can direct them to me or my YouTube channel. All right, y'all. Y'all need some Pampered Chef. Heather can hook you up.
Somebody asked me to make a video on the top 10 uses, or at least 10 uses on how to use the mix and chop.
That thing is, yeah. It has the seat of honor in my utensil holder. It's good. It's one of my favorite kitchen utensils. Okay, so now slow cookers versus Instapots. I think
It depends on what you're making.
Watts Family Homestead posted that on Instagram a few days ago. She was wanting to know, I think it was her, I may be wrong, what you would prefer. Me, I prefer the Instapot as far as I'm going to use it for my crock pot, slow cooker, or whatever, and an Instapot. For one, it saves space. You're down to 1 appliance versus 2. What's your opinion?
I have 6 slow cookers
6?
and two Instant Pots.
Well,
When I have a slow cooker recipe, I put it in the slow cooker because I don't like how the Instant Pot doesn't get hot enough on the slow cooker setting.
Really?
I just don't think it gets up to the temperature it needs to. That's my opinion.
I haven't noticed that.
It doesn't seem to do the same job.
You're going to make me be checking that out now. Jessie says, what about a video series on the top 10 Mennonite dishes?
I weave them through. Because I was thinking about doing fruit slushy this summer. And there's always a corn chip salad at fellowship meals. But my husband doesn't like corn chips. So maybe I'll just make it, then take it to fellowship meal.
Fix him one with potato chips. But
yeah, they make this frozen fruit slushy dish. It's interesting.
Yeah. So, what would be your favorite go-to small appliance in the kitchen?
Depends on what I'm cooking.
Your most used one, I should say.
The stove.
That's a large appliance.
Well, most used? I think I use them equally, honestly. But there's another small appliance that we haven't talked about, and not many people probably can afford one, is a Vitamix.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a high-speed blender.
Oh.
You've seen my videos.
I have a Ninja. Don't be knocking.
I've never had a Ninja, so I can't compare them. But anybody that's had a Ninja that on the Vitamix says there's no comparison.
Well,
but I'm sure I've used it in a few of my videos. Yeah, my air fryer chicken patty video. I showed how to make a garlic aioli in it, and like that. I thought about doing a video on how to make lemon curd in 5.5 minutes in the Vitamix.
Yes.
5.5 minutes for lemon curd.
It's not bad.
Since Sandy sent me some lemons from her patch. And they're amazing.
Those were some big lemons too. Lisa uses her Instant Pot to boil eggs in about 7 minutes to cook.
In the Instant Pot, I do it 5 minutes on low on the egg setting. Then I let it come down natural pressure for 5 minutes. Then I take them out and put them in ice cold water for 5 minutes.
Huh. Heather likes the Pampered Chef cooking blender. She just got rid of her Ninja.
My neighbor has the Pampered Chef blender. I told her she had to get the air fryer, but she didn't have a Vitamix, so she went with the blender. I like the Pampered Chef blender if I didn't have a Vitamix, just because they have a glass pitcher, and that's probably dishwasher safe. Vitamix, you can't put the pitcher in the dishwasher, but they claim it's self-cleaning. And mine actually has a setting where you can put it on cleaning mode if you just put hot water and dish soap in it.
Wow.
And you get some suds.
I bet you do.
Sometimes I actually make the suds just so I can wash dishes.
Yeah. She says the PC blender cleans it itself. Jesse can't ever find his Ninja. It's all covered in black. It's hard to find. He has bad eyes.
Well,
you got to put you some reflector tape on there.
My Vitamix is cherry red, so I can't lose that.
Yeah, I need one of them. I might need to get rid of my Ninja too. I was talking to my husband the other day, as we still have 2 kids at home, so we have a 4-bedroom house. And I was like, I think once all of them, if they get married and leave, I'm gonna take one of those back bedrooms and I'm gonna turn it into my YouTube kitchen. I can just leave everything set up. I don't have to take everything down. I can put a counter in there like I want it and just have it all decked out just for that. I'm not sure if he agreed, but anyway.
I tried to tell my husband one of our rentals that was empty and he didn't want to fix it up, if I could use that for a summer kitchen so I can have somewhere to clean or, can and not have to worry about cleaning it up right afterwards. That didn't fly. But now we have people in there that were willing to fix it up so they could live there.
Yeah. Which, I intend to leave one of the rooms for a guest room, and then we have a room for the grandkids. And but that's going to leave me with still one extra room. But who knows? We'll see. I would just like to have something where I could leave cameras set up and leave all, and just, make it easily accessible. My kitchen is not the greatest layout because my counters run all along the wall. I have nothing in the middle. So some stuff is done on my kitchen table simply because I get around it. But
that's one of the reasons why I started YouTube, to keep my kitchen cleaner.
Yeah. I'll be in there cooking. My daughter will come in and oh my goodness, I'll have a video going, or something. Look at this mess. I'm a messy cook. I am.
Well, just doing all the prep work and putting everything in those little bowls to show what is going to go in.
Yeah.
Like I tried to do lemon sponge. Wait, no, it was lemon chiffon pudding that I was making the other day. Then as I'm editing it, I noticed that the camera wasn't even near the mixer as I'm mixing it. So unfortunately, I gotta make it again.
Well, I'm sure your husband won't complain.
Oh, he kind of did complain. Don't know why. He thinks we shouldn't have so many sweets around here. Don't say that to Jesse. Oh, wait. Jesse might set him straight. And he's the one that can't afford to eat them, too. But yeah.
Yeah. Then when I was doing all that, so you just had to make a recipe with all those Arizona lemons. Huh?
Yep. I can't, yeah, and I was juicing them. Well, at least the one I've done so far. I juiced it, then I took the segments and ate them, not off camera, of course. And I'm like, oh
You're
man.
supposed to do that on camera.
Well, what's the angle is that? And then I thought, no, it was so good. Like fresh lemons are so sweet. Because some lemons I get from the grocery store are so bitter, and I'm like, why?
Yeah, those lemons were huge. Ours look puny that we have down here compared to those. They were really big.
And my mother-in-law is like, oh, save the seeds for me. I can start a plant. My husband's like, that is a waste of time. Being in Pennsylvania.
Yeah. So, what is some of you guys' favorite small kitchen appliances? If Nick gives you lemons, you can always just make lemonade.
The best lemonade I ever had was from one of my husband's Amish customers. He delivers the moats, and they actually gave us a meal, realizing that we didn't have a place to eat on the way home. And they gave us lemonade and used Gatorade bottles. But that was the best lemonade I've ever had.
Wow.
Like, yeah.
Did I tag you on a cake on Instagram? I thought I did. Maybe I dreamed that.
I'm
I
in your dreams now.
I thought I tagged you in something last night or this morning. I'm gonna have to go back and
At
look.
least I don't think so.
Who knows? I don't know. I was hemmed up in the car so long yesterday. I think I fried my brain. But anyway, nobody's answering if they have favorite kitchen appliances.
I hope they cook.
Yeah. Well, Jesse finally answered. A meat slicer. That is one thing that I want.
Me too.
And I want the grinder, and I want the sausage stuffer so I can do my own sausage on the smoker. But I'm not sure if that's going to pass the board.
I want to buy my own smoker.
We have an electric pit boss, and we love it. The stand up, it does awesome. But I have to pass the board of my husband, and then it branches off into my girls, and they're like, "Oh no, there's enough stuff in this kitchen already. You're filling up the cabinets. No, no more."
See, my theory to be able to buy a slow cooker, yeah, slow cooker. You know what I mean?
Uh,
A pellet smoker. My theory is I can buy it for my husband's birthday.
there you go. There you go.
Because he doesn't have any hobbies, but he eats.
Yeah.
But I
My
have to
husband does.
find an income first.
Yeah. Um, Ours was probably around 600, give or take.
Yeah, I've seen the prices. I'm sure it'll be.
It's so convenient. You just approval by the committee. That sounds like a pain. Yeah, it is. But my girls like to do that. They do. I'm not a person that decorates. You can look behind me.
Well, look at my office.
This is fixing to get redone. It's been this way for years. I'm fixing to go maybe some light gray on the walls and do some floral in here. Our house is paid for, so we're just remodeling as we go. That way I don't owe a dime on it. So we just recently put a roof on not too long ago. Got the kitchen done, and so we're just hitting it here and there. So hopefully we're about to make it in here. But they do my decorating. They go buy a lot of the stuff and bring me back the receipt, or So my daughter is constantly, my one that's home, is constantly rearranging Oh, we're going to put this in the cabinet. You don't hardly ever use it. It's taking up counter space. Anyway, I'm just going to turn one of the old bathrooms that we don't use. It's actually gutted out. I'm going to turn it into a big walk-in pantry.
That's what I was going to suggest, one of your empty rooms.
Yeah. So, anyway, it's going to be a lot of stuff in there. And I'm coming after another mixer, a mixer like you have. The other one, is it a Bosch? Is that what it is? Yeah. That looks really neat.
I'm surprised not many people know about them. Like, I didn't know about them until I started, helping other Mennonites bake. So.
I have a KitchenAid, but
my 6-quart took a.
Did it?
It can't even eat one loaf of bread.
Your KitchenAid?
And it's only 8 years old.
Yeah.
So that's why now I have a 4-quart KitchenAid mixer. That's like 20 years old that we got at a real estate auction. Because they just don't make things that last anymore.
No, they don't. But that one mixer you got looks like it's so way less messy trying to put stuff in and trying to. I don't know, KitchenAids are so hard to get to without unlocking it, lifting it up, and then you've still got the attachments hanging down. I don't know, I'm messy enough, and so usually everything just goes. Oh, they have a Pampered Chef hand mixer now. Heather is hooking us up with all these appliances. I did not know Pampered Chef done appliances. That's how long it's been since I've looked at them.
Yeah, they have a quick cooker and that blender and the air fryer.
Huh.
And they have this griddle. Oh my, the price tag on that. I've looked at it. Maybe if I hit 100,000 subscribers, I'll become a Pampered Chef consultant.
There you go. Jessie says you should do a video about how milk goes from feed that gets fed the grain and grass to the milking cow and how it gets incorporated into your recipe.
I wish I could, but I promised my husband to keep the farm away from the kitchen. Or you know what I mean. We're not going to show the farm.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
There's too many. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense. Heather wants you to become part of her team. So
I got a list of consultants that will be on their team. Like anybody I've bought from watches my channel now.
They have a kit for $25 this month, she said. We have had a kit for $25 this month. What all comes in it? But they do put out some good product. You know, another one that you don't see a lot of anymore is Tupperware. It used to be all over.
But I know people that sell it.
Yeah.
There's a lady in my church that sells it, and Linda's Pantry sells it.
Huh. If you become a consultant, that is. My national team is one of the best teams in the company. Thanks, Jessie, for coming in. Get all your mod father work done now.
Aren't they on vacation?
I don't know.
I thought they went to Canada.
Are you guys vacationing? Must be nice if you are.
Well, it's lazy days ahead.
Yeah. You know, another company that you don't hear a lot about, which it has nothing to do with, but Home Interior. I haven't heard nothing from them selling in years. Later in March is vacation.
Oh.
Well, in April I'm going to be Missouri bound, Lord willing, hitting up Branson. I don't know. There's just a lot of different places that are dropping off. I don't even know how. Yeah, Leanne has got jokes today.
We all deserve to laugh today.
Yeah.
Life is too short to be stressing. And I'd say that because my husband's in bed trying to sleep off a headache from his truck issues. We won't go there, but yeah, he's really stressed out, sick.
Wow. That's no fun.
But yeah,
Yeah. Well, I hope y'all have a great vacation in March.
I'm looking forward to my annual retreat to a quilt retreat with the girls.
So, do you make quilts like make them like to sell?
I've sold a few, but I haven't touched quilts since I started YouTube, unfortunately.
Well,
Maybe I get more sufficient in making the video.
do a quilting video. You could
Oh,
do you could do a quilting series, and you'd have enough to go for a long time because it takes a while to do one.
well, in my first live stream, they were telling me I should just set up the live stream and they'll watch me long arm.
Do it, even if it's just once a month.
I thought about it. I thought because thing is I want to be engaging and make it worthwhile for that person to, if they came to spend time with me, to make it worthwhile. You know.
I
So
think
maybe
it'd be interesting if you never even spoke a word. I just think stuff like that is just neat to watch. I mean, there's so few people that do that
mm-hmm.
these days. I think it's just neat to watch. You wouldn't even have to say anything, and I'd be interested in it. You
So
know,
yeah, maybe after I
Shannon,
get monetized.
yeah, Shannon, I wish you'd find somewhere to sit down. Just running around all over today.
Yeah, after I get monetized.
How far are you away?
Let's just say I might do it this next week.
You need hours? Yeah, my hours have been dropping.
Well, I'm in a collaboration next week called Canning Yeah, let's see if I can remember it. Canning March Madness. There we go. Or March Canning Madness. That's what it is.
Wanting to get electric pressure canner from Amazon. I don't want it.
I'm against those. I'm sorry. Did I tell you why?
Go ahead.
Okay. The stove,
Yeah,
you plug it into a 220 watt.
yeah.
What does the pressure cooker get plugged into?
Not that.
There is no guarantee that it's going to be able to keep that 265-degree temperature for 90 minutes if you're canning chicken.
That's a good point. I didn't think of that.
That's what my husband tells me. And plus, how much are you going to use that pressure canner before it doesn't read that much? Or if it does at the beginning. So, I just think, no, there's not enough science like Red Rose Homestead. She's a scientist and she approves this. Really, I wouldn't dare try to jeopardize people's health. Because if you get botulism, you can be in the hospital for months and almost die, if not die.
Wow.
So, yeah.
I didn't think about that. That's
yeah. People don't think about that kind of stuff.
I want to get into making jellies and jams.
Yeah, I haven't. I think I've made a few. But that's safe. That only needs just 10 minutes in a water bath canner.
Yeah.
But pressure canning, I highly advocate pressure canning safely with the old pot on the stove and, like an All-American or a Presto and with the weighted gauge. Don't get the gauges. I used to think the gauge was so accurate. Well, guess what? I don't know what happened. Probably dropped it a couple times, the lid, and the gauge was reading 2 pounds above pressure. So for at least a half a year, all my stuff was mush, and I couldn't think of why.
Uh-oh.
It was reading 2 pounds over pressure. So I took the $17 and bought that weighted pressure gauge, and now I don't have to worry about it.
So do you can salsa?
Mm-hmm. But my recipe is not, legal, safe.
Right.
But it's like, because, Ball can't test every recipe out there, you know what I mean?
Right.
The National Center for Food and Land Preservation can't test every recipe. But I put so much vinegar and lemon juice in my recipe that I think it's truly safe. Because it's basically pickled salsa. But everybody that's ever had it says it's the best salsa they have ever had.
Do y'all eat a lot of Mexican food?
I try to make some. Like, I've made enchiladas and empanadas. Is that what I mean?
Like the little meat pie looking things?
Yeah. I made a chimichurri sauce with homegrown parsley. I'm like, why have I never made this before? In my Vitamix, by the way.
You and that Vitamix, I'm going to have to look that up.
They do make them. The lowest that they actually go for might be $300. Mine was, I think, $5.50. Plus, I had to have the dry container where you can take like beans and turn that into powders, or my dehydrated foods that I dehydrate. I turn that into powder, like sweet potatoes and pumpkins and celery and all that kind of stuff.
And look here. One of my other favorites.
Hey, how's it going?
Come on up, Daz. I dropped the link for you. Oh, pizza.
Speaking of people that love my dehydrated powder videos, he just had to hear us from the whole other side of the universe.
How does that dehydrated powder work?
You just have to with pumpkin, you can take a 1/4 cup of pumpkin powder to boiling water, and it'll reconstitute to 2 cups of pumpkin powder, or pumpkin puree, I should say. So it saves space, because I can't stand taking the time to can pumpkin. Yeah. And then you have all that space taken up by canned pumpkin. Then I never used the whole jar of canned pumpkin. And freezing pumpkin, if you don't label that, do you know what that is?
Mystery.
Yeah, it don't look like it's, I did that once. I'm like, what is this?
Heather is making pizza since her husband isn't at work. They had a snowstorm. Oof.
We had an ice storm last night.
Was it on your channel that I seen the dehydrated strawberry powder? Was that? So what does that consist of? I mean, is it... I guess what I'm trying to say is how much powder...
Very little.
It's really concentrated. Maybe that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, it's really concentrated. Like, with herbs, if you dry herbs and the recipe calls for fresh, you want to use 1/3 of that. Dad
says it's 4:43 there.
In the morning?
Bed, yeah. So he's fading away. He can't come up.
I'm sure we don't want to see his night face.
Yeah. If anybody else wants to jump on, you're welcome to. Just hit that link. Come yak with us. Tell me the process of dehydrating stuff to powder. I know you got to grind it, but...
Well, with strawberries, you got to pick them and make sure they're washed and cleaned.
Yeah.
Then what I did with the strawberries, since I'm going to make them into powder, I pureed them in the Vitamix. Then just put them on Teflon sheets and put them in the dryer. Then when they're completely dry, you put them back in the Vitamix and blend it into a powder.
So you have a freeze dryer?
No, I just have a regular dryer.
Yeah. So what do you think about the whole freeze dryer situation?
I have a friend that has one. and I've taken some food over there, and it took me to Google what to do with freeze-dried cheese to actually like it. Because I made mac and cheese with it last night. I was like, this tastes like stuff from the box.
They're super expensive.
Yeah, so that's why I'd rather have a friend that has one. Like, I like the idea of being able to freeze-dry coffee and have it, for espresso powder. Because that stuff's not cheap.
No, that would be a good idea. Dad says not face. You should see the top of my head after I face plant the desk here. Go to sleep, my friend.
He don't sleep.
Oh.
He just knew where I was at.
Yep. He's lurking after Leanne, keeping up with where she's going.
Somebody got to watch after
Keep
me.
her in line. Oh my goodness. So what you got coming up for next month?
Well, I am in 3 collaborations. 3.
Oh, no.
Thank goodness they're all the same week, or I'll be like pulling my hair out. So next week, I'm in the March Canning Madness. I think I got it right this time. With A Good Life Farm. And each day, Monday through Friday of every week of March, there's going to be one new canning video. And it's basically cleaning out your freezer or just getting ready for the spring garden type of canning. Or what needs to be on your shelves right now. So I'm going to probably be showing how to hot pack pressure can chicken.
Okay.
Since everybody wanted to learn how to can chicken after my air fryer chicken patty video, which I'll leave a link up here.
There you go.
And then the following week, I'm heading up my first collaboration.
You are?
Yes, it's exciting. We're going to do, it's just chitty chat on the top 5 things we would can again and the 5 things we would never can again. So, looking for that. I'm excited.
Well, that leaves me out of that one because I ain't canned.
Yeah, I would have asked. But yeah, I have exciting people in this collaboration besides A Good Life Farm.
I would say, here's my can. Which brand do you want?
Do you remember from my cream of crab soup how my husband bought me a can opener for Christmas?
Yeah, I think so.
I've used it. Guess how many times since then? And it's almost the end of March or end of February. Guess how many times I've used it? Once.
Wasn't far
That
off.
is how often I use canned food from the store. So that collaboration is going to be exciting. I have Heather from the Needy Homesteader. I have Tangi from Freedom Homestead. I have Anne from Fermented Homestead. I have John from Our Hodgepodge Homestead. And Mouse Toes. And some people you might heard of, like Boots and Bounty Homestead. And I have Our Biggs Adventure. What's Up Family Home. You might know those ladies. And My Table of 3. So we got superstars and future superstars coming together in this collaboration.
Awesome.
So that
there is Leanne's chicken patty video link. Check it out.
So then I'm going to be in another collaboration, and Daz is going to be in this collaboration. And we're doing March into Casseroles with Greg's Kitchen.
Huh.
And I'm still on the fence which casserole I want to make. It's either the meatball sub casserole or cheeseburgers and fries casserole. Because I've yet to see either one on YouTube. And they're my 2 favorite casseroles.
I would say cheeseburger and fries.
Cheeseburgers and fries?
Yeah, because meatballs are ordinary.
Well, with my casserole, I would be putting a slice of fresh bread on the bottom. Then it's a layer of cream cheese mixed with sour cream and dill. to be like a ranch type thing. Then you got your meatballs that I would cook in the air fryer.
Ooh.
And then your home canned pizza sauce.
Ooh.
And then mozzarella cheese. Then you bake that till it's heated through.
You could combine both and put two on one video.
No, because I need something for when Croctober comes around, or
Yeah, there you go.
I need a showstopper then. Because I think either one of those would be a showstopper.
So, are you doing the food challenge with Small Town 6? Because her birthday cake is next month. Or her birthday, where everybody has to make the cakes.
I'm thinking about it. I might make a Lady Baltimore cake.
I've heard of that. I've never made one.
Or something like that. I looked in my Mennonite cookbook. I'm like, maybe.
My dad says he's doing both of those recipes for his. He said, what a coincidence.
Wow. I got those recipes from Mennonites. How does he know those people?
There's an Australian twist on it.
See, I'm glad we were talking about this collaboration before we actually filmed. Wouldn't that be embarrassing?
Oh, we have a fun little visitor.
It's always fun with Daz. Oh, what did I do? There we go. Oh, there's a bot.
Yeah, it was a bot.
Oh, it was a bot.
It was a bot.
See, when I got my first bot on my live chat, I'm like, oh, I've made it. I finally have a bot.
Yay! Oh, must be doing something right, huh? Anyway.
Oh, bye, Fred. Is that his name? Yeah, bye, Fred.
Bye, Fred. Mortigan.
Too bad we can't ask. Yeah, Daz came in late, so he doesn't know our topic.
Yeah.
He probably doesn't have any.
That's what you get for showing up late to the show.
Yeah, we were talking about our favorite small appliances, either being the air fryer, the Instapot, slow cooker, or high-speed blender.
Yeah. And we did get on mixers. And
mixer.
Nan's favorite kitchen appliance is her oven. Her stove.
That's what if you ever pay attention to my videos, how dirty my stove is for me working.
Mine clean. I have that flat top. You wipe it, it streaks. Everything shows up on it.
Well, with my electric coils, the drip trays are so cheaply made, I have to replace them at least once a year or they corrode to nothing. Like, it's ridiculous. And one guy that repairs stoves, he's like, oh, you can get the porcelain ones, the drip trays. Then he tells me the price. I still don't see how. $70 a piece.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I'm like, how can I justify that? Granted, I'll never spend another dime on drip trays, but how long am I going to have the stove?
Well, I mean, 70 times 4 is what, 280?
Mm-hmm. That's like a third of the price of
a stove.
Yeah. And I've already spent $150 on repairs. Now the element in the back big burner already needs replaced. So I'm like, husband, can I order this part so you can fix it? Because I'm tired of using a 3-top burner.
Dad loves the slow cooker. Cannot beat the way the meat falls apart with a slow cooker. Yes, a slow cooker, I will admit, does a good job.
Just like in my video from yesterday?
Yeah.
I'll leave a link up here. Oh, wait. If you've not seen that video.
I have to go get me some poster board and write your links and start holding. You can point link over here.
I was blown away today, actually. One of the YouTubers I've been watching for the last 6 years actually commented on my slow cooker beef video today.
Have you ever made the butter chicken?
You mean what I made for my video last night with chicken? There's so many different things that are called butter chicken.
The recipe. I haven't tried it yet. I got the stuff. I'm gonna make it.
And so many people are saying that my recipe is Mississippi pot roast. Do they not know Mississippi pot roast is made with au jus packet and not Italian seasoning? Do you know
No,
how many times I've had to tell them?
it's a vast difference. It's a vast difference. He just commented about 20 minutes ago on that video.
Oh, I'll have to read that. So Dad's probably really hungry now. Sorry.
You have to go to bed. It's almost, go to sleep, go to bed.
Well, he's hungry. He probably has to go get some munchies on now. And he missed me saying that my husband licked his plate clean that night. Then I made that lemon chiffon pudding, and I had made blackberry jam sauce on top with Cool Whip on top of that. That made all his problems disappear for like 2 minutes.
Butter chicken is a very famous Indian curry, one of his favorites. Yeah.
That's what I figured. But if I take the slow cooker meal that my video from yesterday and just make it with chicken, it is so good. And people were commenting saying that they would use pork in it or venison.
I'm funny about deer meat.
Well, they have chronic wasting disease around here, so.
I mean, mostly I'm going to eat deer steak, and I don't want it thick, and I want it battered, and I want it fried.
I love deer bologna.
Never had that.
Oh, you're missing out.
I've never even heard of it.
What? That's all I was raised on was deer bologna sandwiches.
Really? I didn't know you could make it.
Oh my, and they put cheese in it. Sometimes jalapeno cheese.
I'm just going to get some bologna this year. And you buy it by the chub. You take like something and core it out. And then you leave a plug on the end of it and you fill it up with barbecue sauce. You score it all around, plug it back up on both ends and put it in the smoker.
See, that's why I want a smoker.
They say that's really good.
Wait till next week when I get monetized.
There you go.
Hey, Daz, I'm getting monetized next week.
I sense a little bit of a...
Well, if my video from last night's already at 50 hours viewed, and I need less than 200, I'm pretty sure it's going to happen next week.
The bologna brought Jesse back.
Oh.
Did I hear fried bologna sandwich?
See, Jesse knows what I'm talking about.
Hey, fried bologna sandwiches.
And Josh at Skinner Farms just did a video on fried bologna sandwiches on his Blackstone.
That's one thing I'm going after. Is a Blackstone griddle. Outdoor.
I keep telling myself I don't need one. Then I saw Josh's and how small it was. Because I don't see how a big one would be even practical. So if it's like the whole church over like every other Sunday. That ain't happening.
That's not practical. I want to get that stuff, but I want to get something I can put it under outside. My front porch is so narrow. And, I have my smoker on there, but it's barely room for that,
Mm-hmm.
I want to do a deck out our back door.
Same here.
And,
but with the current problems in the world, I don't see that being possible.
Yeah, he has 2 ears, so he's listening to 2 different channels at once.
Has Jesse?
Who are we in competition with?
Well, we'll just fix that one right up and ask Jesse if he's ever had lemon and bologna.
Lemon? Is that what you said?
Huh? Lebanon.
Lebanon. Oh, I thought you said lemon and bologna. I was like...
No, Lebanon. It's a town in Pennsylvania that's famous for their bologna. And then there's seltzers and Kunzler.
Huh.
Yeah, if you're from Pennsylvania, you know those terms. very well for bologna. It's very sweet. You probably wouldn't like it.
Oh. Well, he's modding for Scott.
Oh. Well, that's no contest. We're the better conversation.
He's had no lemon with his
Why? I hope not. Is that my cold coming through? Limited. I think it's my cold.
When you say it sounds like lemon in.
Oh, it's my cold. I'm so ready to get over this cold. I'm going to go suck on a lemon from Sandy.
What are you going to do when Sandy's lemons run out?
Oh. Move to a warmer climate. I'll move to Australia so I can get my fill of lemons and T-Rex milk and fantails and chicken and lemon lemons and chicken dish.
He loves grilled pineapple with his fajitas, though.
I almost thought about doing for air fryer February. It was air fried pineapple. Just put it on the stiff and just let it rotisserie.
I wonder what that would be like. They're trying to convince me to put pineapple on my pizza.
Oh, I love pineapple on my pizza.
Ooh, who puts pineapple on your pizza? That's like, ew. I mean,
No, it's good, especially with ham. Oh, you're making me hungry.
Baz is like,
What? The fact that I want to move to Australia? Or is it because I said fantails? I think that's what it is.
no, Shannon. Shannon's always after me about pineapple on
See, there we go. 2 against 1.
Canadian bacon and pineapple pizza is the best. No.
See, 3 against 1. Come on, Daz.
It's Canadian bacon, easy sauce, and extra cheese.
Gotta have the pineapple.
I don't even put pineapple on my ham when I cook it.
You're talking to the pineapple stuffing lady.
That's like mixing 2 different total food groups. That's like bringing in a sweet fruit and putting it on something.
Okay, I have to tell you, it's 4 against 1 now.
Hush, Daz. Go to bed. You've been up too long. Oh, my God. You're missing too much sleep.
He needs his fix of Leanne.
Oh, my cow, y'all. It's after 12 o'clock.
It sure is. It's been after 12 the whole time I've been on.
Oh, shut up. That's okay. My morning was longer than yours.
I'm sure.
Enjoy it.
I woke up to a cat crying.
Ham and pineapple pizza, or Hawaiian, as we call it in Australia, is super popular.
Yeah, I love my Hawaiian. I wonder if you can do Hawaiian pizza like a Chicago deep dish. Daz, do you think that's possible? I want to do a Chicago deep dish pizza on my channel. Didn't you do one the other week?
Who, me?
Yeah. Didn't you do a Chicago style?
I did. Did you notice all the cheese?
Mm-hmm. It was half cheese. Yeah. See, I did watch that video.
That was so good. The cheesier, the better.
I don't understand how on Chicago Deep, the cheese is supposed to be on the bottom. Isn't it?
No, Chicago Deep reverses.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The cheese is supposed to be on the bottom. I think. I'll research it. Get back to you.
thought Chicago deep dish was dyslexic.
It is. I'm dyslexic, but I know the cheese is supposed to be on the bottom, I think.
It probably was. Why don't you bring that up? Now you're going to have to go make me make another one.
Well, that's a shame.
Oh,
And I make mine in a springform pan.
oh yeah. I had so much bread dough in that skillet. I went to I don't know how many different stores looking for a pizza deep dish. You can't find them things. You have to order them, I guess. Once you try it, you won't eat any other pizza. He never had it till he went to Oregon, and Lisa made me try it, and I've loved it ever since. Daz is just going to hit the fridge.
I'm sure. I have that effect on him.
Yeah, you're going to go eat all that food, and then you won't be able to sleep.
I used to think I couldn't sleep without food in my stomach. Boy, was I lying to myself.
I am so bad at night is when it's my time. You know, everybody's in bed, and I want to sit and watch YouTube and munch. Because most of what I watch, a lot of it on YouTube, is going to be food stuff.
Mm-hmm. Because that's your interest.
This is bad. Oh. Anyway, guys, it's 12:06, and we have Let's Grow Together at 5 Central Standard Time.
Today.
Be there.
You confused me. I thought it was on Thursday, so I was looking last night.
We go to out of town yesterday.
See, I was like, all right, maybe I'll squeeze you in.
Jesse says before you do that deep dish, check out the pizza video done by Off Grid Living.
All right, let me write that down before I forget.
Pizza was made in a cast iron skillet. Mine was in a cast iron skillet, but according to Leanne, my pizza is dyslexic on the inside. So, you know, the bottom crust and the sauce was right, but somehow the topping layers got scrambled. So now I've got to remake my Chicago deep dish pizza.
I mean, I watched it from Adventures in Everyday Cooking. That's where I got that
And you're
from.
probably right, because now that I think about it, I put my cheese on top of my meat. Oh my God, I'm so bad.
It's all right. The things I don't say to people.
It ate the same.
Yeah, I'm sure it did.
Stop
All right.
talking. He needs
About
to go to the
pizza. It's Friday.
pizza.
Well, technically it's Saturday there, but it's Friday here.
Yeah. We can't stop talking. We like to talk.
And I haven't had lunch yet.
Yeah.
I have to go finish my air fryer pork chop from last night.
And you say that when it's time to eat breakfast. Go make you a breakfast pizza, and you'll fit right in.
Why did I think of Moons Over Miami just now? Just because I know Daz has been to Denny's. That's what I always got when I went to Denny's. Moons Over Miami.
Yeah. Is that the kind that has those runny eggs in it?
I don't remember. It's probably been 20 years since I've been to Denny's.
Oh, anyway. Yeah, so let's grow together at 5 Central Standard Time. If you want your channel featured, drop me a comment. Got some that's already lined up wanting their channels played. So Deanna's doing the Princess Wave. Yep. Dad said that's a great idea. Breakfast pizza. Only if you video it.
It's probably not hot there right now. Daz has problems with the cameras getting hot and not shutting off because it's so hot in Australia right now. First world problems.
Bye, Shannon. Thanks for coming on. Hope you got all your grocery shopping done. You got them put away. Thanks for not dropping me. You carried us in your pocket. Dad can make some mean-looking pizza, though. He can make the pizza come to life.
Oh, and mine?
Do what?
And mine's chop suey.
No, yours was awesome looking. I was like, oh, you make all this pizza. And I'm like, oh, we got to have. Oh, he's too tired to record.
I'm sure. I was thinking about Daz's breakfast pizza. I would do a white sauce, then do scrambled eggs and sausage and bacon
Mm,
and cheese, of course. Can't leave that part out. There you go.
yeah.
Oh, hollandaise sauce. No,
Ruined pizza.
I ruined it for you.
Oh, anyway, thanks
All right.
everybody for coming on. We've had a blast. And we will see you guys next time, hopefully at 5 Central Standard Time.
Oh, wrong way.
Thanks, Leanne, for being my guest.
All right. Take care.
We will talk to y'all later. Dads, go to bed. And I hope everybody has a great day. See y'all later.